Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing National League North predictions for the 26-27 season. Let's get underway. Filed. We're Champions League champions from National League North last year. I think they'll do alright. They ain't going to get relegated, they're not playoffs. I think they'll finish about mid-table. Next one, Aldershot. John Coleman left. Good manager. They got Scott Davies from Slough, who seemed to be doing an alright job for Slough. I don't think they'll get mid-table. They ain't going to get relegated. I think they're not the same since Witherington had his stroke in like 2024, was it? I think Aldershot will just be in the relegation battle, but you won't go down. Sorry about that, guys. Now Altrincham. They ain't good. They ain't bad. I know they lost Phil Parkinson last year. Massive loss. He was a good manager for them. I know at the end he didn't do that well, and he's now got a chess job, and I think chess will do alright this year. I think for Altrincham, they've now got Neil Gibson, who I don't particularly rate. I think I think for the Altrincham fans, you're going to be mid-table. You're going to be safe. You're not a relegation-threatened team, but you're also not a promoted team. Next up, Barrow. You guys are in trouble. I've got mates who support like Crawley and stuff, and they said you were terrible. You guys, I know Adam Murray left Kidderminster for you, but you in the EFL last year, you sacked so many managers. What's a massive trust issue? You had who did you have? You had Andy Ring, you had Sam Gallagher, was it? Dino Mumria, Sam Foley. You had to have Graham Coolan advise you. I think you're going down. Bournemouth. I like Bournemouth. One of my favourite national teams. I think I was sad when you got relegated and Luke Goward left, and it was glad that you got Luke Goward so quickly. You're going to be getting playoffs. I don't think you've got enough to win the league, because the team who's going to win the league is going to spend millions of pounds, and I think you all know what it will be. But I think you're good enough to get playoffs. You've got like Sosa and everyone. Luke Goward, good manager. Keep hold of him. I think you will, because he's loyal to the club. The club's in his blood. And I think Bournemouth, you're going to get playoffs. I think I don't think you will win the playoffs though. But you will be a good side. Boston. We've got Paul Hurst, who's a very good manager. I think you'll get mid-table. Maybe playoff chasers. I'm toying. I think you'll get mid-table. Reason wise, you can build for the playoffs. Paul Hurst is going to be like Nathan Jones for Charlton. He's going to be good for National League. I know it didn't work out with Shrewsbury, but Shrewsbury are an absolute troubled club. So I think you'll be mid-table. Now, our National League champion, I think Carlisle's going to win it. But if they keep Mark Hughes, that'll be a plus. He's the most experienced manager in the league. I know last year wasn't your year, but I think this year will be. You'll spend millions of pounds. Do you still have Luke Armstrong? I think you've got Luke Armstrong, who's a good striker. You've got the richest owners in the league. You don't deserve to be in the National League. So Carlisle United, you've got my vote to be National League champions. You're good enough. This is a bit of a difficult one now. Eastleigh, I think he'll be good next year. I know Matt Gray done terrible at Eastbourne, but Eastbourne are a troubled club. Yeah, 24th they finished. And him at Sutton, he was a good manager at Sutton. So I think, Eastleigh fans, I think you'll get playoffs. Next, Forest Green. You've got a good manager, a good team. Your owner seems sensible, even though he does vegan stuff. I think you'll get playoffs. Not go up, but building it. Next one, Gateshead. You were dreadful last year until Rob Elliott stepped in and saved you. I think you'll be better this year. I think you'll go mid-table. I think you'll be about 12th. You ain't that bad of a club. But your owners are just absolute cretins. I feel sorry for you. Next, Halifax. You've got a problem. Adam Lakeland. He left to join Morecambe, a National League North club in trouble. I think you've got massive problems if you do that. I think you're going to finish. I think you're going to be in relegation battle. You're not going down. It's not good. It's bad. Owners, they got some bucks and a guy called John McGuff, but I think Pete Wild should have got your job. Brilliant manager he was for you guys. Tranmere, it didn't work out, but Tranmere's Fleetwood, it kinda did. Barrow, it definitely did. Tranmere, I know it didn't, but Tranmere's in shambles right now. So I think relegation battle for you. Next, Harrogate. I think you'll also get in relegation battle. When you've gone up, your fight's gone. There are better teams there now than in the 2019-20 season, so I think you'll be like at 17th and 18th, like Halifax. Now, the next one's interesting. Hartlepool. I don't think your manager's great, but I think you'll get playoffs. You're building, aren't you? You're building something. That's what I like. I might move Eastleigh down to playoff chasers. That's what I like about you. You're building something. I think it's stupid to get rid of Nicky Featherstone, in my opinion, but I don't know what's in it. If you're a Hartlepool fan, say. I think your owners are not. You got a new takeover. What's good? Better than Raj Singh. I think he put a lot of fans' backs up. So I think you'll get playoffs. Now, Hornchurch. Well done, by the way. Don't really know anything about you. Dal McMahon is a good man for the National League. I still think you're going to get relegated. Prove me wrong, Hornchurch, please. But I think you're like in a little fish in a big pond. There's teams that are going to destroy you, like Bournemouth, Forest Green, Scunthorpe, Carlisle. They're all top teams. You're not really top. No offence. You're like one of the most littlest teams in there, so you're every week's like a cup final for you. Now, next one. Kidderminster Harriers. I think you'll get playoffs. I know Adam Murray left, but the biggest thing is, for Kidderminster, you need to get a proper manager. Adam Murray, he was alright. He was good for you. But I think the Kidderminster fans are horrible to him. Absolutely disgusting to him. Apart from he snaked you. But before that, cyberbullying a manager before he leaves, I find that disgusting what they done to Adam Murray. I felt so sorry for him. It's bullying. Bullying's not acceptable. Next one. Scunthorpe. Playoffs. But I think Scunthorpe are going to win the playoffs. I'll tell you why. They've got an owner who cares about them now. Your owner cares about you. I think. I'll tell you something. Your owner bleeds for you. You've had some rough years. I want you to get promoted from the EFL. I think you could win the league even. I think you'll get promoted because you've got players, and Andy Butler is an absolute outstanding manager. He's better than Jimmy Dean. I want to say, Scunthorpe United, you're one of my clubs. Because you come from the worst back to the best. Now, Solihull. I think we might have to change playoffs. I think put Kidderminster playoff chasers. I think you could get it, Solihull. Tell you why. Chris Millington, he's known to do it at Halifax. And I think he'll do a good job if he gets Joseph Barra back from Doncaster and build a team around him. And last year was not Chris Millington's fault. It was Matty Taylor's fault. Matty Taylor should never have been appointed to Solihull Moors boss. I will tell you now why he shouldn't have been. His record, he nearly got Shrewsbury relegated. He didn't do well at Walsall. He was in the relegation zone of Wealdstone. He's now a Norwich City Academy coach. God help me. But I think you're doing well. You'll do well under Chris Millington. I think for Eastleigh playoff chasers, now go Southend. Southend, your manager, you sacked Kevin Mayer. That is absolutely stupid. What did he even do? He was low on the club's administration. Back him, you'll be EFL one day. Keep getting playoffs. But there's too many big clubs in the EFL and National League players to get in the EFL. One day, all these clubs will get their chance in the EFL. Maybe not Solihull, maybe not Eastleigh, but I think Bournemouth, Forest Green, Scunthorpe, Southend, Carlisle, you'll do well in the EFL when you get there. Because that's what Barnet, Chesterfield. I know Chesterfield have struggled a little bit. Bromley, look at them. People thought they weren't even going to go up from the EFL and go back down. Look at them. League One next year. Forest Green, they thrived for a few years in the National League. Lincoln, 2016-17 National League. Next you'll be seeing them down at Carrow Road. I think Southend, you're going to get playoffs. Now, Sutton. You ain't bad. You look good on paper, but prove it. Chris Augusta is a good manager for you guys. Even though you're like 19th, it's all Steve Morrison's fault. I think you're good enough to get mid-table, I think. You ain't going to be playoff chasing, but you ain't going to be relegation battle like last year. I think you're a mid-table team. Now, Tamworth. I'm going to put you in playoff chasers. I'll tell you why. Wait. I might swap. Solihull Moors. I'm going to put you in playoffs, actually. Part-timers. Andy Peaks has done a brilliant job for you. Actually, I'm going to put you there. Solihull Moors there. I'll tell you why he's done a brilliant job. National League 2 years ago. You're now playoffs. You're going to get playoffs. I think you ain't going to go up, but you'll fight. That's what I like about Tamworth. Now, Wealdstone. I think you're going to get relegated. Your time has come up. Why appoint Gary Roddick for? He ain't a good manager. Walsall assistant. Wickham, you weren't good. Portsmouth, you weren't good. Aldershot first season, he was good. Second season, not. I think you'll finish about 21st or 22nd. Woking. I think you'll get playoff chasers. You've got a lovely man in Jermaine Defoe as our manager. I think you could get playoffs and be in the playoff battle. I like Jaden. Jermaine Defoe will be a brilliant manager. He's been linked with jobs before. He's linked with a Sunderland job. I think you've got a steal as a manager, I can't lie. Now, let's go back. Let's go here. I'm going to put Aldershot in bottom 3, actually. Worthing, I think you'll get relegation, battle and survival. You could build on that to get EFL. But I'll tell you why I don't think you'll get EFL. I think a manager's going to go in the summer to Southend. Adam Hinchelwood. People be after him. York, he got them from 20th to 2nd. But I think you'll get a new manager and be relegation battle. You might get John Meaney, to be fair. You might get John Meaney, who's been a legend for you. Or you get someone else to do it. No, Yeovil. I think you're going to be playoff chasers. I'll tell you why. You'll be good. Billy Rowley. I don't think he's got it. I think you will be hungry and you'll get more money. You look like a playoff club. You need to be in the playoff zone, and I think you will this year. You're not like your Altrinchams, your Files. You were in the EFL about 6 years ago. 7 years ago. You've got a good manager in... I think 11th to 7th, 8th to 11th would be good. Now, I'm done. I might do again soon, but I'm usually on TikTok, so follow me on random edits on TikTok. I might do some more. So see you in a bit, guys. Bye.